Hey, I don't know if it'll be bright enough out here. It's out in front of my yard, and we'll see how it looks in a second. So I wanted to do a video on what's in my bag. I've seen a lot of videos about it, and I just thought it was kind of cool, and I thought I had a pretty neat bag, and so I wanted to kind of show that to you. So let's look at it. So this is a Mexican attaché case, and I say that Mexican not like I'm being racist or something. This was made in Mexico by some craftsmen there in the area, or the I can't think of the word they use for it, the states, I guess, Oaxaca. It was given to me by my son-in-law. He served an LDS mission to that area, and then when he didn't really use it when he got home, and he thought, he knew I liked bags, and so he gave it to me. So I love it. It's all leather. It's got the strap kind of goes around the outside of it, which is really neat. It's just one pocket inside, and this is pretty stiff, and so we'll see if it gets a little bit more flexible as time goes by. So let's look inside. I am a financial planner, and so I do bring home paperwork and things once in a while, as far as like this is study materials, because I'm studying for the Series 6 securities test. So I usually will bring something like that home. And I really like Midori Traveler's Notebooks. If you guys haven't heard about those for journals and for note-taking and stuff, they're awesome. I just really like the system, and I'll try to make sure I have a link below about it. So I'll show you. I've got a lot of them in here that I do carry, and I probably don't need to carry this many, but I just kind of like them. So let's start with this one. So this one is a one that I made. It's a field notes size. This usually has just some things I need to keep track of all the time, some numbers and passwords and things that I need kind of on a day-to-day basis. It's made out of buffalo hide that my friend gave me, and it's really cool. It's got a real neat feel to it, and I just always carry it up. It did get wet the other day, and so I'm going to have to replace the field notes inside. The other one I have is also a field note size. This one I was going to try to use for when I went on trips and stuff, and maybe some things like spiritual thoughts and that kind of thing. So it's still kind of a work in progress with this, but it's really neat leather. It was made by a gentleman, Mr. Blake, in England, and I really like it. And like I said, it's a field note size as well. The other one I have is, this is what they call a standard size Midori. It's black. I got it through another guy that was into Midoris that didn't really use it, and so he was selling it on Facebook, and I bought it. It's what I use most of my notes with. I'm both for this profession, as well as I also do some work in social services, which is my former profession. So I use this a lot. It's got 3 notebooks inside, and like I said, this is kind of interesting with the Midori. It uses elastic system to keep the notebooks in, and so I've got some blank, by blank paper, not lined, and then I like dot and graph paper a lot, so I've got one of those, and then regular lined, and so I really like it. You can interchange the notebooks. Great. This is my favorite Midori. This is the Pan Am edition of a Midori Traveler's Notebook. I'll show you a little bit inside. It's got like Pan Am kind of retro look to it. It's got the logos and things like that. And I wanted to use this one as like a history, like a personal history journal, as well as kind of a travel when I go places, to put keepsakes and stuff in. So I've done a little bit of that, but some of it's just I really like it, and I feel bad like writing in it. So, but that's just me. So got some power cords for my phone. I don't put my phone in here. I carry it with me in my pocket. Some highlighters, pens, like I said, for the studying I do. Part of my like a phone charger adapter. And then I've got a couple of these. I got them through when I got my phone. They're external batteries. So that's what's in my bag, and look forward to hearing your comments below. Thanks.